Let's make some plant-based eggnog and eggnog ice cream. Welcome back to the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show, where we make plant-based cooking easy. I'm Jill, and happy holidays. We are getting ready for the holidays, and what perfect time to make eggnog. So I have never actually made eggnog before researching this show. So I went to the grocery store and I got just a regular bottle of eggnog. I realize it's not vegan, but I wanted to see what exactly was in it. And I was shocked at how many ingredients and how much garbage is in the stuff that comes from the grocery store. And really, it couldn't be simpler. Very simple ingredients, very minimal, and super healthy. So we're gonna jump in. I'm gonna start with dates. That's what we're gonna sweeten our our eggnog with. This is a whole food sweetener, 1/3 of a cup of pitted dates. And I've got a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 of a cup, or I'm sorry, 1/4 of a cup of cashews. And if you don't have cashews, you could also use almonds. And if you have a nut allergy, you can use just a little bit of silky tofu or even some rolled oats. They will work to thicken this just perfectly. Then we have 3/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then just a dash of ginger. You don't want to go too heavy on the ginger powder because it can get a little bit bitter when you mix it. And then last but not least, our soy milk. And this is an unsweetened soy milk. And I like to use this soy milk, this is West Soy, because it's literally just soybeans and water. But like I always say, you can use whatever plant-based milk you like. I would just prefer that it is unsweetened because we're going to get the sweetness from those dates. So now you're going to need a high-powered blender for this to get it really, really silky and smooth. If you have just a regular blender, you could soak your cashews for like a half an hour before you do this, or soak them with hot water. That will make it a little bit smoother for a regular blender, but this guy is going to make it super silky. So we're just going to blend this until we get that result. While we're waiting for that, I'd like to share some background on our show. The Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show is crowd-funded, which means these free weekly recipe videos, along with our entire catalog of free printable recipes on our website, plantbasedcookingshow.com, and our Plant-Based Cooking Made Easy cookbook series, are all made possible in part by the generous patronage of our supporting membership community. So if you love our recipes, I invite you to join us on our mission to make plant-based cooking easy, and follow the link in the description to become a supporting member today. There's no denying the plant-based diet is a nutrient powerhouse, but did you know there are a handful of hard-to-get nutrients even well-crafted diets are often lacking? The latest research suggests that complementing your diet with a few specific vitamins, minerals, and omega-3s will help boost your energy and keep you thriving for the long term. That's why my daily health routine includes Complement Essential. Complement Essential contains the 8 critical nutrients lacking from most plant-based diets in dosages optimized specifically for us. As a special discount for our viewers, just use code PLANTBASEDEASY at checkout to save 15% off of your order. All right, that could not be easier, right? So this is such a versatile recipe. You can drink it just like this, or chill it for a few hours, or you can even lightly heat it up, and it's delicious always. And if you're using the regular blender, at the end of this, even with this, you could put this through a sieve, just because sometimes you're gonna end up with little teeny date chunks still. And if you just wanna get that whole creamy, silky experience, just run it through a sieve first. All right, I'm gonna move this stuff out of here, and then I'm gonna show you how to make eggnog ice cream with the same recipe. Okay, so to make the ice cream, you're gonna use just a little bit over 1.5 cups of your eggnog and put it in a blender cup. I'm gonna use my NutriBullet today, and then 1 very ripe banana. And all we're going to do is spin this until it is just, that banana is completely pulverized. There we go. And now I'm going to pour it in my little Ninja Creami container. And you know, with the Ninja Creami, you got to freeze these for 24 hours or overnight. So that's as simple as it is. I'm gonna grab my one that I made last night so we can spin it in the Ninja Creami. All right, so I've got my Ninja Creami out here. So we're just gonna snap it down in here and put it in. And because it's such a low fat ice cream, we're gonna run it on the light ice cream setting twice. If you don't have a Ninja Creami, you could do it in your normal ice cream maker, but you would have to double the recipe to have enough volume to really spin it in a full-size ice cream maker. Okay, it is done. If you want to come in and take a look, super creamy. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna grab a spoon and a cup for the eggnog, and I'll meet you at the table for a taste. Okay, let's go for the eggnog first, and then we'll go for the ice cream. Wow, look at how thick and creamy that is. Wow. Delicious. All right, now for the ice cream. And you know what this ice cream would be perfect over? My apple pie or even the cherry pie. Not too sweet, but full of flavor. You're gonna love it. Come on back next week for another great recipe.